You're listening to the Jaybird Watching Podcast, the official podcast of jaysjournal.com and fansite.com. We are the official ballroom chat for everything Toronto Blue Jays baseball, from game highlights to rumors and all the stuff in between. Here's your host, Craig Borden, with co-host Jason Lyons and Liz McGuire. Now let's talk some Toronto Blue Jays baseball.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to another evening of Pack Rips here on the Jaybird Watching Podcast. I am your host, Craig Borden, here, as I'm not currently biting my nails watching the Bills and the Lions at the moment, but it's getting a little bit hairy. So, anyway, tonight we're back to Pack Rips. We got more Topps 2024 Stadium Club, and we're going to have some fun ripping these open tonight. Like I said, I'm trying not to lose my mind here in the last 9 minutes where the Lions seem to still have too many lives left. It's been driving me slightly nuts. So, but Josh Allen and the Bills have been doing what the Bills do. But baseball fans, it's been an interesting week. Everything from Juan Soto signings to this thing, that thing, and all the above at the end of the day, right? So let's rip into pack number one. And we're going to start right off with the man, the myth, the legend, which is Bobby Witt Jr. I like Bobby Witt. This feels like we got a weird card here at the end, so we're going to have to see what we get. We're going to get a Salvador Perez teammate. It's what's been, I feel like, been going on with these Stadium Club cards when we've been doing these on the rips so far. And get a lot of these. Sorry, I'm playing with a new camera angle, everybody. Salvador Perez with the bubble gum looking cool. We got him last week. And we're going to get a Brian Reynolds, one of the very mighty ones from the what could be a very good Pittsburgh Pirates team here in the near future. We're going to see if he's one of those cornerstone pieces like he's been acting. Ooh, and we're going to get our first chrome of the night. Ozzy Albies, looking awesome flying in a home plate there. Really cool card. There you go, everybody. And the Topps chrome, that actually might be a refractor. Nope, just a regular. So let's see what our winner card here is at the end. Is we're going to get a red, and it's going to be a Kyrene Paris for the Angels. Kyrene Paris, loving that red background stuff still. Let's get him down here on the top row, right where he belongs. And then we'll get Ozzy back up there. I'm going to put Ozzy right over here because he can fit perfectly right underneath my silhouette, right? So how is everybody doing? I see y'all falling into the chat as we get into our Top Stadium Club rip for this evening. Having fun? Watching plenty of football here? Gonna get some more Pirates, it looks like, off the back of this pack. Oh, wow, this one's being very stubborn. There we go. Hey, kids. Got the Joey Votto. Blue Jays fans never got to see him actually legit in that logo or in that wonderful venue there. But I gotta fix this camera angle, gang. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm messing with all of you. Get things back to where we belong here. That seems better, doesn't it? Gonna get Larry Walker, Hall of Famer. Love Larry Walker. It's a cool card of him sliding in for the catch there. His home pinstripes for the Rocks. If you haven't ever gotten a chance, kids, to see a great Canadian baseball player, look up Larry Walker because he is one of the best hitters that we've had from the nation. Would have loved to see him play for the Blue Jays at some point. Never happened. Cole Reagans, another Cole Reagans. We're gonna get the flip card here. Let me see if I can try to. I think everybody saw me cheat of who we're gonna get on this Virtua Velocity already, but we're gonna get a Yankee Giancarlo Stanton, and actually this one looks like it might be a refractor at the same time as we get the Lions scoring a field goal here. Very cool. I love these Virtua Velocities cards. 122 mile an hour shot on a home run. That's slightly obnoxious. We're going to put that right up there on the top shelf as we get a black background card here with Jarrett Jones and his rookie card. That's very cool. This one doesn't gray out as bad. Some of them come out with these black background ones so different. And if anybody's wondering what I'm talking about, this is very similar to what I mentioned with the red background with the Kyle Perez a minute ago. But if you're looking at the top Stadium Club logo itself, that is where you get the what it actually is. See how the chrome is actually blacked out a little bit? Not much on that one though. It's very subtle. You weren't paying attention to the back of the pack. That might have actually went right to the regular pile. There's a cool one. Nick Lofton getting the he's getting hit with a double bubble. That's a fun one. Rookie card for him. Like I said, a double bubble gum shower. I like that. Gonna get Kyle Keybine Hayes. And now I see why I had played with the angle just a bit to get y'all some better actual view of the card. There we go. That looks cool. Lock it in on that card right there. Get that ball. Remember, kids, keep your eye on the ball. We're going to get another rookie card. Outfielder, not catcher. Henry Davis. Another very talented youngster for the Pirates there with the sword, celebrating a home run dance right there. What do you think about getting someone for Cleveland and trading Spencer Horwitz? I think it's more ironic that Spencer Horwitz is basically now going to be the Pittsburgh Pirates teammate here of Henry Davis because he got traded in about 5 seconds. I personally loved Spencer Horwitz, so that was a little bit of a ding, but I can't argue with getting a Gold Glove second baseman at the same time. But I wish the Blue Jays were not triple, quadrupling, however many deep we are now at having, I'll say, good second baseman that can't hit their way out of a brown paper bag. And I worry that we just got that same thing. But I will say it was a buy low on a guy that maybe is a chance to do something else. So I think that's what you get with that. So we get another top Stadium Club Chrome here. Ooh, there you go. Guy that's actually still very active in trade talks. Might be a anybody at this point, it sounds like, but it sounds like that Mr. Cody Bellinger here is prime for the Yankees, and I don't know if I have a problem with that one. Watching his batting average the last few years, if he just tanked that line up a little bit further, but who knows? Let's see who we get on the last one here with the red. We're gonna get a horizontal card as we go here. Mickey Moniak, horizontal night. Mickey Moniak for the Angels had a pretty good year last year. Let's slide him right under there under Paris. Yeah, I can actually bump Paris up a little bit here now. Good to hear, Jesse. I thought you might be thinking the same thing. I know you've been on both of our shows a few times, chit-chatting with us. Thank you very much for listening, as always. We greatly appreciate it. And for anybody that hasn't gotten the clue yet, we're actually live on 2 shows. We're on the Jaybird Watching podcast like we normally would tonight, and then on my other newer podcast, TNC Random Fandom, that I do every week with my buddy Tommy Mock. We talk about all things nerdy and wonderful and fun like that. So that will be live tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock Eastern time as we get to celebrate that with Charlie from the block, Charlie Blackman. Cool. Just retired. The man, the myth, the legend, the actual monster beard that is Charlie Blackman is now going to be a free. Like I said, go home and have enjoy yourself. But if you haven't seen how wicked that beard is in that, it is monstrous. Chuck Nasty. Check that out, everybody. There's not much better beard in, I think, professional sports than Charlie Blackman. And we're going to get a Shohei Ohtani. There you go. Celebrating Shohei. Got to put him on the top shelf because this is a Shohei Ohtani card. His teammate, Clayton Kershaw, destined for Cooperstown at some point. Clayton Kershaw. Then we're going to get Edney Rodriguez, young talented. I don't remember him making it to the majors last year, but maybe he did. More Pirates. It's going to be the theme of the night, apparently, as we get our green here with Mr. Ben Brown for the Chicago Cubs. Check that out with the green rookie card, everybody. Oops, sorry. A little too extreme close up. Whoa! People on TikTok down here. It's our first green of the evening. Okay, we got 4 more packs, party people. The Bills are currently still leading by 10, as Josh Allen is hoping to make this a crooked number here with 45-35. Who would have thought that the Lions and Bills were going to beat each other up that bad? We're going to get Chris Bryant, former Blue Jay draft pick Chris Bryant, but he did not end up accepting the terms and went to college for 2 seasons and then got drafted by the Cubs. Nolan Jones, a teammate. I'm noticing that these stadium clubs this year are not as sorted by random, it seems like. It seems like they're lumping a lot of the teammates together. And there's the guy that we called the Kirk Gibson-like home run and Freddie Freeman. That was a fun night. I highly recommend anybody looking back and checking out that interview with us with Brian Parrott talking, funny enough, baseball cards. And had a great evening as we're gonna get the GOAT. Mr. 3000, Mr. 500, I think is how many home runs he ended up having. Miguel Cabrera. I'm gonna have to look at the back of this baseball card here in a sec after I see who we got on the other. We're gonna get a Joe Adele on the red to end this pack. There you go. So now I gotta remember because I'm having a massive brain fart. Yeah, it was 500. So I knew he had 3,000 hits, and for some reason I was wondering if it was he got up to closer to 700 with the Miggy with the home run total, but nope. He had all 500 doubles too. Guy's a monster. There's another one that you hear about all the time in baseball lore. You get the Ty Cobb there sliding in. That's what I love about these stadium club cards. We get to talk about all these awesome old players that currently aren't playing Major League Baseball anymore. But there's a Ty Cobb. Where am I going to ever find a Ty Cobb at my salary? I'm here hanging out talking baseball with all y'all. I'm not going to make enough money to do anything. And then there is one of my favorite hitters of all time, and that's a really cool one with him, Tony Gwynn, Mr. Padre himself. Love those sunglasses in that. But if you're looking for a way to learn to hit, I know I mentioned Larry Walker earlier in the show. Tony Gwynn is quintessential. I think Major League Baseball could do a ton by just listening a little bit recently to some of the mantra that is Tony Gwynn and getting back to the basics of a little bit. Hit the damn ball. Don't strike out. Get a chance to put it in play and see what happens. So we get a Xander Bogaerts here, who apparently is on the trading block all of a sudden from the Padres. Never getting a read on what's actually going on with the Padres is we're going to get a couple good cards here to end this stuff up. So let's reveal this one to the TikTok followers out here. Ooh, is that Junior Caminero? Yeah. Special Forces. That's the first one we've gotten of those. Rookie card, Special Forces, Junior Caminero. Cool stuff. And last one. We're going to get our red. I'll go sideways. Evan Longoria. There you go. Last season, Evan Longoria had a chance to do something really well with his last season with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Took them to school, man. Took them right all the way to the World Series in the midst of all that. That was crazy good stuff. Okay, down to 2 packs. Already getting a pretty decent top shelf going here. We got Tony Gwynn basically just hanging on the outside there. Got Big Papa Cecil. I think they call me Big Daddy, was the wonderful nickname that they had with him because you can't use Big Poppy because, he had David Ortiz at that same time. But Big Daddy, Cecil Fielder, former Blue Jay. Max Muncy, World Series champion. A few times now, Max Muncy. Always finds a way to turn it on in the playoffs. We're going to get something different here. Mookie Betts getting ready there. This guy is got to be the most athletic guy in baseball. All the different positions, everything the last few years. As we're going to get one of the newer, younger monster guys in the sport. Damn, I love this card. Got Chrome O'Neal Cruz. And we're going to get another red. Kentil Marte. Looks a little shocked that he, got walked there or whatever's going on with that bat after the bat flip there. Good stuff. Kentil's wow, he's been a hell of a force the last few years and definitely was a big piece of the Arizona Diamondbacks getting to the World Series last year. All right, last pack, a little extra luck. You're gonna get rookie Spencer Torkelson. No rookie card, though. And we definitely got a chrome or something coming up here. There's something a little thicker in the back. Obviously, in those early days in the season with the Detroit, going to get the most overpaid man in sports, Javi Baez by the Detroit Tigers. I don't even think he's in their plan anymore at this point. I'm shocked that Topps wasted the cardboard. I know he's making a ton of money, but wow. You talk about people that have fallen from grace really, really quickly in baseball. Will Smith, catcher for the Rangers. And we definitely got a couple Chrome card coming up here. See if we can guess who it is, party people. Yeah, gallery, come on. Let me know who you're thinking. Definitely got a catcher. Oh, Hoppy, maybe? Oh, it's even better. JT Realmuto, one of the best catchers in Major League Baseball. There you go on the Chrome. Really cool. And we're going to get the last card of the evening. We're going to get a red. And it's going to be near Cy Young winner, Zach Gallen. Very cool. Didn't have the same kind of follow-up to last year, but really awesome as regardless. So that's all I got, party people. I'm glad y'all joined in from the wherever you were not watching football this evening in the cheap seats. So make sure you tune in every week here on Sunday night to do pack reps. This might eventually flip with Monday nights. In January, it depends on how my partner for the TNC Random Fandom podcast for the All Things Nerdy ends up turning out for that part of the show. And we'll see what happens. But make sure you tune in tomorrow night. We're going to talk some really fun, nerdy topics. We have two options. We're excited to pick one tonight and actually be able to run with it tomorrow. It's either going to be random, obscure tech that people happen to collect anymore, like how should I put this? Like old iPods and everything. Make sure you we let the younglings know why a tape cassette and a pencil actually go together. Like my daughter was very curious about things like that. Or we're going to do your last minute shopping fun for everything that you could be doing as far as what, we're going to give you the scenario from like, Jingle All the Way, but in real life and what led to the events of that movie. The following week, though, the 23rd, we have a guest that we're going to have on. We're going to be talking all things the early years of Nickelodeon. So it's going to be a really fun time talking all those fun pieces out with, you can't do that on television and whatnot, too. And obviously this Thursday, make sure you join us for the Jaybird Watching podcast and have some fun as we talk all things Toronto Blue Jays baseball and baseball in general this time of year. We had a fun time this past week talking all things Juan Soto, and thank you very much for the 800 of you that actually managed to tune in live. It was greatly appreciated. So make sure you give us a like, subscribe, and give us a follow wherever you can, and you can jump in and make sure you have your voice heard, as you heard that I was talking to people on the show here. So make sure you join in, and we'll have a good time. Cheers, everybody, and go Bills.
Thank you for listening to the Jaybird Watching Podcast. Please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch at BirdwatchingGC and our YouTube channel. If you want to support the show and get extra content, please consider donating to our Patreon at patreon.com/birdwatchinggc. Go Jays, go.
Woo!